Student council is a curricular or extracurricular activity for students within elementary and secondary schools around the world. Present in most public and private K-12 school systems across the United States, Canada, Australia and Asia. These bodies are alternatively entitled Student Council, Student Government, Associated Student Body, Student Activity Council, Student Council Association or S.C.A. Student councils often serve to engage students in learning about democracy and leadership, as originally espoused by John Dewey in Democracy and Education. About: the Student Council helps share students unregistered trademark ideas, interests, and concerns with teachers and school principals. They often also help raise funds for school-wide activities, including social events, community projects, helping people in need and school reform. For example, most schools do food drives, fundraisers and parties. Many members learn skills that were an extension of their formal education. Function: student councils operate in many forms. They are representative-based and modeled loosely after the U.S. Congress, or based on the executive branch of the United States, with a president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, and reporter. In this form, student representatives and officers are usually elected from and by the student body, although there may be prerequisites for candidacy or suffrage. In elementary schools, there are typically one or two student representatives per classroom and one presiding set of officers. However, many secondary schools have one set of officers per grade level. An example of the structure of an elementary student council may include a president, a vice president, secretary, treasurer, sergeant of arms, fundraising officer, historian, boys rep, and girls rep. These roles may be assigned or voted on either within the student council or by the entire student body. They may also reflect descending grade levels, with the president in the oldest grade, and so forth. Secondary school governments often have more independence and power than younger governments. Often a student government is overseen by a sponsor, which is usually a teacher at that particular school. Most junior or middle school student councils have a constitution of some sort and usually do not have a judicial branch. Compared to elementary school councils, junior high and high school councils generally have fewer people. In some schools, a student council representative is assigned to each class. That person passes on requests, ideas and complaints from students in that class to the student council. In other schools, the elected class officers are automatically members of the student council. Student councils usually do not have funding authority and generally must generate their operating funds through fundraisers such as car washes and bake sales. Some student councils have a budget from the school, along with responsibility for funding a variety of student activities within a school. Regional and national structures: student councils can join larger associations, and in the United States, the National Association of Student Councils. In Canada, the Canadian Student Leadership Association coordinates the national scene, and in the United Kingdom an organization called Involver provides training, support and coordination for the nation's student councils. United Kingdom student councils at secondary school level are usually bodies nominated by teachers in state schools. There are some regional networks between the representative bodies. Indonesia the student councils in Indonesia are officially formed by the government and is called OSIS. OSIS is present in both junior high school and high school. Every school year, each school admits 36 students who meets the members' qualifications to join OSIS, while the president is voted by students of the school. Philippines student governments of different schools throughout the Philippines Republic are often directly elected by student body members of the class or organization which they supposedly govern. In most cases, especially in high schools, candidates can only run for the following positions: president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, auditor, public relations officer, sergeant at arms. United States National Association of Student Councils, California Association of Student Councils, Texas Association of Student Councils, Oklahoma Association of Student Councils, Oregon Association of Student Councils, Pennsylvania Association of Student Councils, Michigan Associations of Student Councils and Honor Societies, Minnesota Association of Student Councils, Northeast District Student Council, Illinois Association of Student Councils, Biddeford High School Student Council, New Mexico Association of Student Councils, Wisconsin Association of School Councils, North Carolina Association of Student Councils WWWNCASCUS. Ukraine Student Council of Bukovina. Israel Israel's National Student and Youth Council is an elected body representing all youth in Israel since 1993. Representatives are elected democratically from district youth councils. The council comprises youth from the different sectors: religious, secular, Jewish, Arab, Druze and a Bedouin representative. The National Youth Council representatives mediate between government decision-makers and the youth representatives. They participate in the various Knesset committees: education, internal affairs, violence, drugs and science. Youth representatives participate in committees dealing with youth-related issues such as children's rights, violence, delinquency and youngsters at risk, cut off from mainstream youth. Youth representatives also participate in discussions concerning matriculation examinations, discussing a national project on school trips, delegations. Youth representatives are invited by high officials, ministers and even the president and officials from foreign countries. Israel's National Student and Youth Council is the first youth council in the world that made student rights legislation. In 2006, graduates of the Israel's National Student and Youth Council found an association named Bemitana. The association's mission is to promote young leaders who were elected as representatives in student and youth councils in Israel. In 2012, the Israel's National Student and Youth Council held the International Youth Leadership Conference under the slogan, "Take the Lead." Chile Finland secondary high schools, Lukio, and vocational schools in Finland have student councils. They incorporate all the students of the institution, but their status is marginal, locally and nationally. Legislation demands that they should be heard in all matters pertaining to the education in the institution, but this is often not done. Ireland Since 1998 in Ireland there has been sustained development of student councils in post-primary schools. In 2001 the Union of Secondary Students was founded as the national umbrella body to organize and coordinate the national campaign efforts of the student councils. The Union of Secondary Students has a membership of 13% of post-primary students in the Republic of Ireland, and the number is increasing. Norway All schools in Norway are required by law to have a student council elected by the students. The aim of student council is usually to improve their school through encouraging social, cultural and other extracurricular events in the local community. The student councils in Norway are governed by a board of directors which is either elected directly or by the student council. Singapore In Singapore many secondary schools have a student council, which provides a medium for communication between the students and the school administration, a form of student welfare, and an important event organizing body. Some secondary schools name their student council like Student Leader Board, etc. Spain Most of the universities in Spain have student councils which are regulated by law. Some of the basic points are the 24% of student representation in the board. Each university council is elected by universal suffrage of the students. Bulgaria In Bulgaria most of the universities have a student council, regulated by law and the regulations of each university. The biggest one in Bulgaria is the Student Council of Sofia University, http, studentsuni.sofia.bg/. India In India, student councils have been introduced in almost all private and public schools. Student council plays an important role in Indian schools. Structure of student council in India: 1. Head boy, head girl/president/school captain/head prefect. 2. Vice head boy, vice head girl/vice president/deputy head boy, deputy head girl/school vice captain. 3. Acting vice head boy, acting vice head girl / senior secretary / disciplinary in charge of duties and records school coordinator. 4. Secretary, or secretaries, / house captains / senior prefects. 5. School prefects / prefects / volunteers / heads and members of group. 6. Class monitors. 7. Vice monitors. 8. Other monitors. Student council in India may be elected, nominated or selected after interview. Canada. In Canada, the student council is used for helping the school with special events and planning other events. The student council also raises money for food banks. See also, student voice, student court. References